I got a little something neat to share. This guy called Michael Boyack. He sent this. I think it was, yeah, it was yesterday, and it was a link to one of his accounts on DMTNEXUS, and he was just talking about how he sees the Jesters too. So I went into his little trip report, which is an amazing trip report, and he also showed what happened basically. And this is like an amazing depiction of it. I think it's very accurate, and other people think it is too. I just shared it on Shroomery and gave them a link to this guy's post, but. He said that he was in a room and then it turned red. Basically, it was like, I got a better picture to show you. It was like this, and then it turned red. And what it was depicting was this guy with this funny hat, and he didn't really mention any sort of a jester, I don't think, in the trip report. But when he posted on YouTube, on my account, he said that he sees the jester. So I guess he attributes what that thing is to being a jester now. But I just want to sort of make a comparison on why people might be thinking jester. I've also seen like your typical clown too, so it isn't just the jester thing. Like it's more if it was just a funny hat like that, then you could say, well, maybe people think it's a jester, but because our pattern recognition sort of says or identifies that kind of image with what a jester looks like. But the fact that people also see clowns too is suspicious that it's more of an archetypal generated type of well, in other words, it has meaning. But I just want to show you the similarities that I found with it, because let me just get one of the, yeah, there we go. So this picture was what Aussie Pixel, one of the guys on my YouTube channel that posted his artwork, saying that he was so surprised when he saw the jester. So he called this a jester, and even when he posted on his Facebook page, he called it a jester. But as you can see, it has the same type of hat. So I think that people are seeing that and thinking that it's a jester, and I don't disagree with that at all. Let me just show you more pictures of it. So that was his, and this is obviously the dudes that I'm talking about just now. And then this is mine that I made, so you can see the jester hat as well. And that was me just showing that, or making a piece showing that the archetype occurs, basically, because I've heard people explain it a lot. And then this is another one from DMTNEXUS. You can see the checkered patterning. So a lot of people, well, most people, when they see the jester, they report that checkered sort of patterning. And this is just another sort of scary jester that I found on YouTube. You can see that it also has the checkered patterns. I'm just, this is, I'm just finding it interesting that people associate jesters with that checkered patterning, because this didn't have anything to do with DMT. It was like some makeup artist or whatever that was making like a scary Halloween jester thing. But I just found it interesting that he also subconsciously chose the checkered patterning as the background. I just think that it's interesting that people come to those same sort of experiences and depictions of jesters. But this is also an artist called Elaine Mayer, and she's often used as an example of what DMT, sort of the archetypes that go with it. And as you can see, it's got the same sort of hat, the same type of imagery, and you can also see down here there's a checkered type patterning. I don't have the full image because I kind of cropped it out, but there's also a checkered floor on the bottom here. And what was also pretty interesting was if you sort of look at the overall patterning, like this kind of dot and all this stuff, it looks very, the room part looks very, very, very similar to what Aussie Pixel depicted and showed. Obviously, you can see where the artists sort of differ in their you know, abilities, but you can see such similarities that are you know, we clearly go to the same place and see similar archetypes, and it's just it's very funny to assume that, you know, it's just a coincidence, but you know, under further examination, it definitely seems strange. Most people think it's strange. Sorry, this thing keeps coming up. Yeah, so I think that's pretty much all of them. But I just wanted to share that with you guys. I thought it was a pretty cool piece of artwork, and I'm sure that you guys appreciate it as well.